Good morning, everybody. Wednesday morning. I hope you liked the video I did the other day. Sorry, I was just looking for my tea. The video I did the other day about the apartment hunting. I did like that apartment. It did have a lot of history, but it does need a lot of work. So the price would have to plummet for me to be interested, and to be honest, I don't think I've got the energy to go into another building project. We've been there and we've done that. So, maybe not. I wanted to take you along to have a look at another apartment this week. That depends whether we're going to be able to get an appointment. The estate agent's a bit busy. I know if I was selling a house with somebody and they couldn't fit clients in sort of at a day's notice, I really wouldn't be too happy, because I'd want my house pushed along and sold. But that's a story for another day. I've thought long and hard about doing a series of videos regarding my husband, our journey, nursing home care, and everything associated with Parkinson's disease and Lewy body's dementia. Originally, my channel was to depict that journey in the hope of helping other people. Because of some bullies on the internet, I decided I wasn't going to put Alfie in the firing line. But he isn't in the firing line, he doesn't know, and I'm well able to knock anybody down verbally if they come at me. So I'll start out by saying this. Neither I nor my family put Alfie in a nursing home. Parkinson's disease with Lewy body dementia did that. The Parkinson's was copable with. It was when the dementia really set in that things became very difficult. And I, to my great shame, did not understand what was happening. I was given no guidance on how to cope, which I know now you get there in their world. You don't try to correct or bring them out of what you consider to be a mood or a tantrum. It isn't. It's the disease, it's the progression of the disease. And I would say that after over 20 years I'm fairly much an expert now at what I could advise people. But that advice wasn't there for me, and wasn't there for many people. I know that Joey and Molly Daly, Joey was the son whose mother had Lewy body dementia. She passed away last year in a nursing home, and Joey went to see her every week and did a weekly blog showing the progression of this terrible disease and how it laid waste to his mother's personality, really. So I want to make some more videos of Alfie. There is another channel that my granddaughter set up, which is mine and Alfie's channel, but I think I'm going to start doing it all on this channel so that there's no crossover or confusion. Prior to undertaking these videos, I'm going to say this: to the nasty, bullying, cowardly slobs who have attacked me on YouTube, telling me that I put my husband in a nursing home, that I'm waiting for him to die so that I can collect money. Wrong, there's no money to collect. And that I neglect him. I see him every day. And the Kyle woman has come out with the most disgusting filth to me. In public. On another channel for everybody to see. Got hair in my mouth, sorry. Telling me to go and get a great big dildo and what and how to use it. You disgusting piece of filth. Ms. Kyle. You've done a runner off YouTube because there's a channel now that actually has sought out the worst of your bullying antics. Your sister-in-law came onto that channel to enlighten us about what's going on with you and about the fact that she had to get a restraining order against you, about the fact that you make your parents' life a misery and the neighbours are all angry about whatever it is that you're up to there. Nothing I say is a lie. Everything I say is the truth. So hear this. If I was a 40-something, £500 lump of useless, mountainous, gargantuan flesh living off my parents, drug taking, stealing my mother's pain medication, stealing pain medication from a stage 4 cancer patient, married twice, unable to keep a man, filming, in fact, an apartment where the dogs were abused and mistreated with dog puke on the floor that you wouldn't clean up, that the dogs were getting into and making them even worse, that you fell with your £400 weight onto a dog and crushed him to death. Another dog who, when you were arguing, a cabinet fell on him and he had to have his face reconstructed. A cat recently with mouth abscesses and skin problems that you couldn't be bothered to care for because you'd gone off pet sitting. If I was you, I'd be very careful about pointing the finger at anybody else. Do you know how long I've been involved in the animal liberation movement? Do you know how many contacts I have? Do you know how many people there are who are very willing to check up and ensure that the animals you have are being cared for properly? Do you know how many people there are who would be quite willing to scupper your days as a pet sitter? Lose the weight, get a job, get an apartment, leave your parents alone, and leave mine and Alfie's name out of your mouth. I really don't know how. Well, I do actually. I was going to say, I don't know how you find the time to be on YouTube day and night with your 100 or so false accounts. You must forget who you are sometimes. Commenting to yourself, arguing with yourself. And of course, I know how you manage to do it, because you've got nothing else to do except be on YouTube, insult and bait other people. I'll meet you blow for blow. But that's not what this is about for me now. I'm going to share some of mine and Alfie's journey with people who actually care, with people who might actually be interested, and with people who might actually take something away from it and find something in our story that helps them. That's what I'm here for. That's what I want to do. Draw a line under that now. Going back to the apartment hunting. You know, I look at this house and how lovely it is, and it's too big for me. It's 4 flights of stairs. An apartment would be better. Or even a house, a small house with 1 flight of stairs would be better. But the fact is, a lot of money is going to go down the drain in legal fees and costs and stamp duty. And then there's doing it up to how you want it done. So it is a big step. And particularly as, if I'm honest with myself, wherever I move, whatever I do, I don't have Alfie with me. And that's what I want. I want him with me. And I can't have that. So, am I running away from myself? Is the big question. I'll be back later, everybody. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll speak to you later. Okay, bye-bye. God bless.